Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Farahdiba. I'm a college student from Muhammadiyah University of Professor Dr. Hamka. I'm majoring in primary school teacher education. And in this video, I would like to tell you guys a story about the Crow and the Jug. So if you want to know what the story about, let's watch it till the end. So without any further ado, let's get into it.
In a spell of dry weather, when the birds could only find a little to drink, a thirsty crow found a jug with little water in it. But the jug was high and had a narrow neck, and no matter how she tried, the crow could not reach the water. The poor thing felt as if she must die of thirst.
The Crow and the Jug. Short stories. One hot day, the crow flew all over the field looking for the water. So this crow flew all over this large field looking for the water because of the thirsty. For a long time, she could not find any. She felt very weak and almost giving up hope because she couldn't see any of hope about the water. She almost giving up hope. And suddenly, the crow saw a jug below the tree. And she found out if there any water inside it. To check it, she flew straight down to see if there was any water inside the jug. And yes, the crow could see more water inside the jug. The crow tried to push her head into the jug. Sadly, she found that the neck of the jug was too narrow. So, this crow pushed his head to reach the water inside the jug, but she couldn't reach it because the neck of the jug was too narrow. Then she tried to push the jug down for the water to flow out, but she found that the jug was too heavy. This crow tried to push the jug to let the water flow up from the jug, but she found that the jug was too heavy and she couldn't lift it. The crow saw her for a while, then looking around her, she saw some pebbles. There's a hole. So, in the desperate, the crow found a pebbles on the ground. She suddenly had a good idea. She started picking up the pebbles one by one, dropping each into the jug. So these pebbles was dropped into the jug by one by the crows. As more and more pebbles filled the jug, the water level kept rising. So the crow could see the water is almost to get her. Soon it was high enough for the crow to drink, and the crow could drink it and lose her thirsty. Her plan had worked, and the crow could solve his problem, and she doesn't feel thirsty anymore. So this is the story about the crow and the jug. The moral of the story of the Crow and the Jug is, where there is a will, there is a way. And if you guys have a willing and have a goal, you have to work for it and have to struggle for it, and you can find a way to reach it. thanks a lot for watching this video. So if you guys have any idea or critique, just put it below the comment. Thanks a lot for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.